Worshipping the ashes, tradition is keeping the flame alive, and today we fan that fire by answering the question, how many persons are there in the Godhead? And the answer comes, there are 3 persons in the Godhead, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And these 3 are one true eternal God, the same in substance, equal in power and glory, although distinguished by their personal properties. Now, in question 8, you'll remember that the Catechism established that God is one. We saw how the Jewish people were distinctive for their exclusive worship of the one true living God. And also how the New Testament reveals this very same God. Christianity, like Judaism, is a monotheistic religion. We worship Yahweh, the Lord who made heaven and earth. Today we delve into the mystery of the Trinity. Now, famously, Trinity is not a word found in the Bible, but the doctrine is clearly present. We have many references to the Father, the Son, and the Spirit spoken of together, like this one from Matthew, the Great Commission. Jesus said, "Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you. And behold, I am with you always, to the end of the age." We see also that Jesus Christ, God the Son, become flesh, is indeed God with the Father. Nowhere more clearly seen, perhaps, than the prologue of John's Gospel. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. And we have seen his glory. Glory as of the only Son from the Father, full of grace and truth. Then the Spirit, the one who hovered over the face of the waters, in the creation of the world, in the beginning, as God spoke the universe into existence. He is referred to as God in a very straightforward way in Acts chapter 5. But Peter said, "Ananias, why has Satan filled your heart to lie to the Holy Spirit and keep back yourself part of the proceeds of the land? While it remained unsold, did it not remain your own? And after it was sold, was it not at your disposal? Why is it that you have contrived this deed in your heart? You have not lied to man, but to God." So lying to the Holy Spirit is lying to God. They are equated. So the scriptures speak about these 3 as God. We can see that the Father is God, the Son is God, and the Spirit is God. But our answer to question 9 also makes distinctions between the persons. It's not that God simply appears in the mode of Father, the mode of the Spirit, and the mode of Son. This error would be the heresy of modalism. Rather, they are eternally distinct. The Father is not the Son is not the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit is not the Father. This way of showing these fundamental truths about the persons of the Godhead is called the shield of the Trinity. But as we emphasize the distinctions between the persons of the Godhead, we must be careful to avoid tritheism, separating them out so much that we end up with 3 gods. A useful distinction here is between 2 of the ways we talk about God. Ontology is the study of being, who God is in himself. And so we talk about the ontological Trinity. We might use words like the shared essence or substance of the persons of the Godhead, and we'll touch on this in a second. At other times we might be speaking about the economy within the Godhead, in which case we are referring to the roles or the actions of the persons of the Godhead, and how this informs the intra-Trinitarian relationships. I'll wrap up our 5 minutes of fire with one central debate which took place in the early church, and it's all about the substance, the ousios, of the Godhead. Homoiousios means of similar substance, but remove the iota and you get the word homoousios, which means the same substance. In the end, the Council of Nicaea settled the issue and kicked out the I, but now our 5 minutes of fire is up. So until next time, remember, tradition is not worshipping the ashes, tradition is keeping the flame alive.